What up, everybody? Sam here, and today is Thursday, October 16th, and it's been a couple weeks since my last health update video. The reason for the bi-weekly posts instead of weekly posts has been because I've been feeling pretty good lately. And because I've been feeling good, I've been out doing more and keep myself busy. And I didn't really feel like I had too much to talk about with my detox symptoms. What I did want to make a video on is what I've been doing lately. And as I get more further into this detox stuff, I came across something that I really didn't want to do, and that is enemas and suppositories. And essentially it's to flush your colon out and get stuff out. I was very hesitant of it. I first started with just a salt water, like distilled water, add sea salt to it. And man, I had like the roughest, or one of the roughest couple days of like Herxheimer detox reactions. I was like shaky, I was in so much pain, but surprisingly, like my brain would not shut off. It just was nonstop running. I could barely sleep, had to medicate myself heavily to sleep. And that lasted for a few days. I don't think I would have slept at all had I not taken sleeping medication. Obviously not recommending anything, but that was really rough. And then I tried it a week later, and with this one, I did it in the morning, and then in the afternoon, I did a glutathione suppository, which I've heard any type of suppository can cause a Herx reaction, but a glutathione's pretty good at binding to stuff and getting rid of it, at least from what I've learned. And I had a mild Herx, maybe like a day or so, I was kind of out of it. But oddly enough, that night, I was laying on my inversion table, and I felt something kind of moving up in my sinuses. And next thing you know, I get out the most diabolically disgusting stuff from my nose. Not gonna show it or post pictures of it, obviously, but it was pretty gross. And what I've come to learn, and I've talked about this before, but my sinuses, whenever I'm having a bad Herx reaction, it seems like my sinuses are a main detox pathway that just purges stuff out. And with that, the enema seemed to help my body detox, and it pushed a lot of stuff out. Kind of felt off for a day, but besides that, I've been feeling pretty good. This has been the best that I've felt since I had first gotten sick, which, praise God. Like, I know I think that I've seen, or I've thought that I've seen the end in sight quite a few times, but you know, I've gone through symptoms where I'll get super dizzy or I'll get super emotional, and that lasts for months. But then all of a sudden I'll start feeling better, and those symptoms kind of go away. And now it seems like the dizziness, that's for the most part gone, and a lot of the pain has really subsided. What I'm dealing with now is more so like brain fog. I kind of seem to lose my train of thought a lot. However, the enemas and suppositories is helping to clear out the stuff that's dammed up, that is slowing down the detox. Because if there's toxins sitting in your colon and they're just gonna get, say, re-put back into your bloodstream, then you're gonna feel like shit, no pun intended, for quite a while. So yeah, another thing too is, I think I mentioned this in my last video, but I still, like, my body odor is just horrendous still. Usually you don't notice your body odor because it's your own body odor. You know, it's natural to you, whether you smell or not, you don't really notice it. I have been told from people that, oh, you don't smell at all, like in the past, my entire life. But starting a few weeks ago, I started to just reek. And I quit using aluminum deodorant like probably 4 months ago. And what I'm guessing is that the detox pathways of my skin, armpits, is starting to like open up, and toxins are getting out that way. So there will be days I feel decent, still smell horrible. But on days that I like am really feeling rough, I just reek to high heavens. And I know that that's stuff coming out of my body. One other thing is I eat this alkaline diet, and I do it about 90% of the time. Like, there'll be 1 or 2 meals that I cheat on it. As I get to walk around, there'll be 1 or 2 meals that I cheat on it per week. Last night, for example, I got some wings. Granted, they were grilled, smoked wings, so no breading on them. I would assume that the sauce still had some seed oils, so obviously not super, or not bad for you, but still not good for you. And this morning, I woke up feeling pretty much fine, and I didn't smell at all. Like, smelled fine, didn't feel really rough at all. Of course, a little bit achy, fatigued, but for the most part, feeling decent. And then I did an NAD suppository, and I had a pretty bad herx come on. And actually, I just woke up from a nap, so kind of slept that off for the most part. But yeah, that's really the big update is, and granted, it's a bit weird to talk about, but a big part of the detox process is the foundation of it is you got to clear out your colon, and you got to get this stuff out of your gut. You got to fix your gut issues. And I had some very, very odd herx reactions from said enemas. However, after I got over those, it genuinely feels like I'm a bit lighter on my feet. I feel like I'm that much closer to being healthy. And tomorrow I am getting a colonic, so I will be posting an update video on that, see how that goes. A colonic is supposed to be as good as like 30 or 50 enemas I was reading. It clears out your entire intestine. So Lord knows what I'm gonna see, but I'm making these videos so I can, hopefully help others if they're going through similar health issues, because there's no blueprint on how to get better from a vaccine injury or the other underlying health issues that you have. There's no blueprint. If you're watching this, you're probably, shooting in the dark, trying to find something that works. And I've tried just about everything, and I can say that the enemas and suppositories have been helping. So got to get that shit out of your body, no pun intended. But yeah, appreciate y'all for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.